I run it like 250, 300, 455, something. I'd say a primo first time level is like 330, 350, somewhere in there. But you're fine at lower water too. Yeah, people going down. Yeah. Give you a nice walk down to the Cascades. I don't know if there's a lot of videos of actually y'all being walked through. This is about like 250, I'd say. Fairly low, but it's a good level to hone in your skills, kind of slow it down a little bit. Kind of like what I've been doing this weekend. Get up to 400, 500 range. It's hard to really break it down in your mind. Again, that little spot right there, you gotta be careful. It's a little pinning area. You can see where the water mushrooms up right there. We're gonna go down on the left side of this if you can, or the middle side, either one. Got this next little drop here. Pretty straightforward. You can boof off that ledge. Nice little boof off the side of that rock. Come down off with a little bit of angle right there. Kind of a no name, I don't know what it's called anything. Come down to the next ledge again. A little bit better boof with more water. You can boof off the little flake right there. Cut it to the eddy if you want, or just keep going straight. Just line it up straight here where the tongue of water is. You can see that. Basically, a high water, all those eddies just get shorter, narrower, harder to catch. All the holes get a little bit bigger, pushier. You don't have all this slack water, green water you see right here, like in that pool. Again, at low water, you can see some of these rocks stick out. You don't have to worry about it higher. You just kind of point and shoot at higher water. So, pretty much want to eddy out like right here or right there for big kahuna and kind of set yourself up. If you haven't done it before, kind of watch somebody enter it. Hope nobody steals all my boats off my truck. Didn't lock them this time. Alright, get a little closer up here view of Big Kahuna. So there's kind of two really FU rocks, at least at this level. So you want to come in kind of in between that little hole, or you can tee up around the hole. Just be careful not to get sideways like I did the other day. Get in between those two rocks and catch that eddy right there if you want. Or if not, just keep it straight, go in between those two rocks right there. Again, at lower water, you just gotta be careful of all these rocks sticking up. Like you got that one, you got the one in between the trees. So basically you want to shoot, point shoot. Line up for this eddy right here. Or if you miss that one, you can catch the next one, either one. Or if you just want to run the straight left line, just head left right at the slide, just stay along the left wall all the way down if you want to do that. I will say today I finally broke it down, and it just makes it less pushy and more manageable as far as like setting yourself up and staying on line. If you want to break it down again, kind of come out of this eddy right here with a lot of angle, basically almost pointing upstream, but you want to miss that rock. Probably easier high wire to catch actually. You run into the eddy there, that sets you up nice to catch the next eddy. If you don't, again, it's kind of hard to catch that straight, I would say. I didn't really try it straight, but again, if you want the left line, just keep lining up. That hole does get meaty at higher water, so you want to hug the left bank if you can. Can't really do this any other time. It's kind of nice winter out here. So again, come out of that eddy. Kind of want to surf a little bit, get some momentum. Come out with your boat like this, heading towards the right. Kind of slide off that shelf right there, and then you catch that nice eddy right in there and set up for the drop. So eddy out. Just kind of run down the right side of that hole right there. Keep on running down. Miss the rock in the middle. Take a nice right or left boost stroke off the falls. And there you go. Now that hole right there gets really meaty at higher water, so, and that one. So those are the two you really want to miss at higher water. Again, if you run that left bank all the way. Again, right here is a little shallow to run it all the way left. You can see how shallow it is right there. Trying to get you offline at times. Ooh, look at that thorn bush. Ouch. Alright, so there's the falls again. When you're catching that eddy, it sets you up nice for the main roof right there. If not, you just kind of come down, try to get a late boost stroke off that rock right there and land in there. If you do roll, it's a little turbulent in there because that little hole, but no big deal. It's not too bad. So that's called Big Kahuna if you didn't know. That whole rapid right there. Next wrap is Junkyard because all the different rocks. Pretty much just line up. You can go to the left or right here and then catch an eddy at the end to set up for the drop. Or just higher water, you can pretty much just run straight down, kind of right to middle. So again, you can kind of run that left line, come out, boof over the rock, and then catch the eddy over here. Or you can kind of boof off that rock and run the center line, whatever you prefer. A couple lines there. Can't remember the actual name of the hole, but Johnny was telling me today that's a kind of a dare to surf that hole above. Because if you do go sideways into that hole, it's going to be a pretty decent surf. That hole gets very large at high water, so make sure you tee up to that. That'd be a fun side surf. But yeah, best skip. I think skip's so nice out of that hole though when you're lined up straight. And you just come out of there. It's going to be kind of hard to see through here. There's a nice eddy after Junkyard hole or whatever that hole's called. Right there, if you do get in trouble. Again, a lot of this vanishes at higher water though, so that's the danger. Now this Chinese feet right here gets a little manky at 250. You can run the left line, which basically, you see the little curler right there, you kind of just line up with that curler, go straight to the rock, and then fall off just pretty much straight on the left slot there. Right line is kind of go right to middle here, and then you want to be kind of left edge like this, and then right edge with a nice stroke. It should take you out of there, but I missed it 3 times today, so, you know, easier said than done, I guess. Or I just suck at kayaking, one of the two. Let me get a little closer up to that. I flipped a ton at the bottom of this, I just can't seem to get it right. That hole right there, basically today I don't know, I kept pitching my left edge, pushed me over to the right hole. But again, you just run that left slot down there, it's pretty easy at all levels. When it gets a little higher, you can boost the center and then kind of come down that way, which is probably easier than running that drop, but not enough, really not enough water today. You can run it. And then that's the run out down there. That is a little meaty hole if you go sideways down there. I'll show you the takeout though, in case you don't know where it's at. There isn't really much here. There's a nice booth on the right here with some higher water. And down there, excuse me. It's actually after there. You can kind of see it. See a big rock on the side. You can kind of move off the right side of that. Now, if you want, you can keep going all the way down the bridge. But it's twice the hike as you're doing laps. So, yeah, that hole, it's not bad if you tee up, but I saw Johnny did get a little side surf in there. So, it will get you if you're not paying attention. But yeah, the last kind of rapid of the Cascades. You just want to get out down there and hike up this trail right here. Come all the way up, hike it back. Yeah, and if you want, you can go all the way down to the bridge, take out. But if you're hiking, that's a lot longer. I wouldn't suggest that unless you really want to get some exercise. But yeah, easily do 3, 5, whatever laps you want to do. That's the Cascades. Again, higher water, more pushy, bigger holes, but you can also line up kind of straighter and don't have to worry about all the rocks. So some give and take. Yeah, here's a close up of big Kahuna drop. Now there's kind of the middle of big Kahuna. A lot of gradient there. What a beautiful section of river. Cool little gorge for sure. One of my favorite places to go. So look, the boats are still there. Thank you for not stealing them. And just so you're aware, I'm not an expert on the Cascades, but I'm giving you my opinion and the lines that I know. There are a lot of people, a lot of videos out there, so check out those as well. So I hope you enjoyed the video.